Welcome to Ryan Field on the campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference Western Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will have the ball first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Anderson with the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, it's Gray. Catch in the middle, it's Wagner. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's coming. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Law. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Wagner. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So the UCF Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere.
He's going for the big play. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCF!
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Dropping back, it's Gray. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll stay short. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's coming. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out. It's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Get it out on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Gray. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Running the red zone, it's Anderson. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll be brought down.
Hey, I like this by the offense. Nice job of not forcing it, having... football. Now you make it 3rd and manageable and put your offense in a better position to succeed. That's a nice 2nd down run.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Smashes it between the uprights. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Quickly to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Fox. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Gresham. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense.
Pick off! What a play to set!
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Wide open downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To throw, it's Gray. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Pocket breaking down. He makes the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The give. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. The Knights pick up the first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Running behind that left side. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Knights! And the beatdown has ensued. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Gray. Sets up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Complete in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Covey. Tackle. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Northwestern will have to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Ashley. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. The pitch. Lots of running room. Powers through. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, UCF. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Northwestern 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gresham. And the returner will be brought down. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Looking downfield, it's Gray. It's caught downfield. Turning on the Jets. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. The give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the house. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still huge. It's 35-13. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward. He's loose. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David, but I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
Timeout, Northwestern.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Here we go, here we go.
Goes at the 24. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys